T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Wagwan people, like and subscribe to Anfield Uncle Rodz channel. Show some love, you never walk alone.
Hey people, I'm back again with another stream. How's everybody doing this Sunday? Well, late Sunday afternoon. It's just come 4:30 UK time. 4:32 to be exact on Monday, as I say, to be exactly. Okay, so here what happened. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Also share, comment as well. Comment down below on what you think of on today's topic. Okay, but most of all, please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me bring you content on a daily basis. Okay, helps me do it a lot. Okay, so listen, on with the show. And we're going to be talking about Anthony Gordon. It kind of looks in some sort of way that the deal might be back on. Do you know what I mean? There's some interest there. So I just want to talk about it, just talk about the whole Anthony Gordon situation. Because to be fair, I honestly like the player. I think he is a good player. And, you know, he is somebody that we could do with. We could do with this player. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if, you know, he's a player that, you know what I mean, it's like, it's not going to make a difference to the club, the team, sorry. He's not that sort of player. I think, you know, he can make that difference. And apparently he used to be in a Liverpool's academy before he went to Everton. Do you know what I mean? I think it was obvious that probably at that time when he was in Liverpool, he didn't show as much promise as, you know, as they wanted, you know what I mean? So, you know, he shipped off, you know what I mean? Then he, you know, ended up at Everton. And at Everton, he kind of like, you know, he made an impact at Everton. Because I think at that time with Everton, he literally at the day sort of like, it was a situation, it's a bit dark, this is, isn't it? Yeah. The sun's shining outside. Hold on, let me just put this there. Yeah, the sun's shining outside. I can't understand. The sun is shining, but it's a bit dark here. No, that's gonna be too bright. Let's see something. Nah, you know what? I'll leave it there. Leave it there for the time being. Yeah. Sorry about the darkness, guys. Sorry about the darkness. I really don't get it. I mean, because I thought, you know, because the sun's shining out there, I thought, you know, it'll be a bit brighter. But, you know, show must go on as it is. Show must go on. So, yeah, I think obviously that time he didn't show the promise, you know. So basically got rejected by Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? In some sort of way. Do you know what I mean? He didn't make the grade. End up Everton, and basically at that time with Everton, they couldn't buy a lot of players, so they had to sort of like feature some of their free players. But in that respect, it was good for them because at the end of the day, they literally sort of like was able to make a star at this guy. Do you know what I mean? And in the process, they make some money for him as well. There you go. So yeah, we're going to be talking about him now, and I've got a little article that I want to share with you. Okay, I want to share it. I'm going to share it right now. Okay, and it says about Andy Gordon. He talks about him. Okay, we'll just go over here. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, if I just pull this down a bit. Yeah, it says mega move. Liverpool still hopeful in the pursuit of key target Anthony Gordon. That's obviously looking promising so far. It says here Newcastle star Gordon has been the subject of transfer interest from Liverpool, which that is true. We have been pursuing him. You know what I mean? As much as they've tried to deny it, we have been pursuing him. Liverpool have been encouraged to step up their their interest in Anthony Gordon, even though Newcastle, push it forward a bit. Newcastle are reluctant to consider a sale of their England star. Yes, because there's a lot of pushback on this deal because obviously quite naturally, do you know what I mean? They don't want to let go of their star. I mean, if it was Liverpool and Liverpool were in the same situation, we wouldn't be let go in our star. Trust me, we would not be doing it. We would just say, "No, mate, it's not going to happen." Do you know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. So I can understand their situation. Do you know what I mean? In that, yeah, that's a little bit better. I have to pull the thing forward. That's a bit better. Yeah, so I can understand the reluctance in sort of like in that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, one can understand that, and I, to be honest, don't blame them. But saying that, I do want the player. I do want the player. I think the player, and then is a fantastic player, and he's just the sort of player that Liverpool would would really profit from. Do you know what I mean? Imagine him on Salah and they running the show. That'd be quality. Do you know what I mean? Because especially when what it seems to me, watching the game the other day against Real Betis, what it seems to me is that yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, have a like that, man. Have a like that. Yeah. So what it seems to me in the game on early Saturday morning is that Arne Slot is going to change it up. He's going to change up the formation. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to be with the same formation. Yeah. And just only a little bit about this this game that I want to touch on, because I'm actually going to make a video a bit later on about the game. Do you know what I mean? Just talking about the game. I've done a match reaction, but I want to talk about obviously a specific player. So I'll be doing a video about that in a couple of hours' time. In that game, do you know what I mean? I liked what I saw so far when it comes from Arne Slot. Obviously the way that he arranged the team, formation, and so forth. Right. What it looks to me, with that formation, he looks like to me he was playing with 2 6s and 2 10s. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I was even saying in my other video, if that was the case, I would have rather seen Fabio Carvalho, obviously, as playing as a 10. I would have rather seen it instead of being out on the left. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think he can affect the game that much. Do you know what I mean? On the left. Anyway, so if he's gonna do that going forward, not to say that he's gonna do it all the time, but if you're gonna do that going forward, having Anthony Gordon will be ideal. Literally be ideal. Having Anthony Gordon, trust me, would be ideal for that formation. So yeah, you know what? That I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let me look a bit more at this thing. Yeah. Until talk and Intel talks over the potential of a potential move for Gordon. Gordon between Newcastle and Liverpool. Chiefs, yeah, that's it. Yeah, Chiefs took place earlier this summer, but then was a huge gap in the validation. Oh, see, always comes down to money. Validation of the player who has made it clear he would be open to a move to Anfield. Mm, mm. It always comes down to money, doesn't it? It always comes down to money. That's what gets me. It always comes down to money. You know what I mean? Why can't Liverpool at the end of the day just say, yeah, all right, you know what, big man? Here's the money. Just here's the money. Show your intent, man. 1 second. Show your intent, you know what I mean, in getting the player. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. See, that's always going to be the difference. See, I reckon that's always going to be a difference when it comes down to Liverpool buying players and stuff. That's always going to be a difference that other teams at the day is if they say, all right, other teams, yeah, when other teams are dealing with like a club to get a player, what other teams, and then let me get this right. Other teams, when they want a player, when dealing with a club, and the club says we want 60 million for him, the difference is with other teams is that they're going to say, all right, then, here you go. Liverpool tend to want to sort of like penny pinch, sort of like, okay, for instance, you know when you go to a shop, all right, for instance, Petticoat Lane, yeah, East London, right? Very famous market. I think it's one of the oldest markets out, yeah? We all know when you go down to the park and where they sell all the leather jackets and so forth, we all know that you always like negotiate your barter. You don't pay if they say they want £100, you probably try and get away with paying £70 or £65. Do you know what I mean? You barter. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but other times you can go to other shops in the day. You know what I mean? Like for instance, you go Harrods in the day, and they say they want £200 for an item. You know you have to pay £200. You understand what I'm saying? You're not going to barter. You're going to pay the £200. You understand what I'm saying? So what I get from Liverpool is like Petticoat Lane vibes. They always want to negotiate, not the money down. They don't want to pay. Excuse me. Not very often do they want to pay. Do you know what I mean? The asking price, but other teams do. Other teams will pay the asking price if they want the player. They'll pay the money that they're asking for, and I think that's what lets Liverpool down. Let me get to more of these. All right, cool. Okay. Let me get a bit more. All right, cool. Former Everton midfielder Gordon idolised Reds legend Steven Gerrard when he was growing up in the city, and Liverpool chief have been given encouragement that the player is keen to join the relatively small group of players to have played for both Merseyside football giants. So, I heard at the day that he was on Liverpool books at one time. Well, obviously not. He's not really saying anything, saying that he is. So, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Liverpool-born Gordon caught the eye for England at the Summer Euros 2024 finals, but the fee Newcastle would demand for one of their star names will be a big stumbling block in the potential deal. So that's where we're at the moment, it seems like. That's where we're at the moment, seems like, with that situation. I do also feel if Liverpool was to cut off the money and say, right, you know what, here you go. You know what I mean? Here's the money. They will get the player. Do you know what I mean? But it's just if Liverpool are going to do that. And the way that Liverpool move, I can't see it. I can't see them sort of like, if they, I'm just speculating. If they wanted 60 million, for instance, for the player, so they want 60 million for the player. You know what I mean? I can't see Liverpool paying that. They would more or less say, look, we'll give you 40 million and 10 million in add-ons or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Bonuses and blah, 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 and this and that. Probably making it 50 million. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't see Liverpool paying the asking price for sort of like certain players. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what lets them down. But honestly, to me, I welcome this player. I would love him at the club. I think he'd be great at Liverpool, to be honest. And I think the system that Arne Slot is playing, I think he'll fit right in. I honestly think he'll fit right in. And plus as well, I think he'd do much more better at Liverpool than what he would at Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? I just honestly think so. But we have to wait and see. So guys, let me know what you think about this deal, please. Let me know what you think about this deal right down there in the comment section. Let me know if you're for it or you're against it. Do you know what I mean? And also let me know if you feel that Liverpool will cough up the money or not. Do you know what I mean? But let me know what you think, guys. Okay, as I said, she'll be back a bit later on with another video, and we're going to talk about Trey Naomi, okay, in the other video. Okay, so listen, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this Andy Gordon situation, whether you want him or not. Okay, also hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Come on, guys. Okay, in the meantime, peace, love, and respect. Peace.